Om Namah Shivaya. What a disaster. Right. I need some wireless headset. Last Satsanga we were speaking about how can one help the world. We started with this question, yes. In this section of the book, Spirituality Volume 1, I have a question and answer, something like this. And so, how can one help the world? Before helping the world, I wrote, ¿cómo puede uno ayudar al mundo? Before helping the world, one must understand what the world is. Antes de ayudar al mundo, uno debe comprender lo que es el mundo. You cannot help if you do not know the nature of the world. No puedes ayudar si no sabes o no conoces la naturaleza del mundo. The world is a residual manifestation of Shakti. El mundo es una manifestación residual de Shakti. In the case of a Nara, a limited person, the world appears as displayed by his ordinary senses and mind. En el caso de un Nara, una persona limitada, el mundo le aparece como es desplegado por sus sentidos ordinarios y su mente ordinaria. So don't believe all that your senses show you. No creas en todo lo que tus sentidos te muestran. Yes, first. Some people say that this world is a dream, yes? Vedanta. It's a dream, it's unreal, es irreal, es un sueño. I would say that this world is Shiva. Diría que este mundo es Shiva. Trika Shaivism. It's not Vedanta. No es un sueño, it's not a dream, no es un sueño, no, it's Shiva, it's God. Es Shiva, es Dios. Now, we are speaking about the relationships in this world. Si vamos a hablar de las relaciones en este mundo, yes, it's like a dream. En ese caso, in that case, yes, sí, es como un sueño. It's like a dream. I'm the father, soy el papá de, is a dream. I'm the mother, I'm the son, soy la mamá, soy el hijo, I'm the daughter, soy la hija. Yes, it's a dream. All these relationships that are so common in this world are a dream. Todas estas relaciones que son tan comunes en este mundo, sí, es un sueño. In these cases. But the reality behind all this, yes, it's real. It's Shiva. Oh, I need to discover my identity, yes, in my father, in my mother. Yes, this is a dream. Necesito encontrar mi identidad en mi madre, en mi padre. Sí, esto es un sueño. Eso es un sueño. My identity is in God. Mi identidad es en Dios. Not in father and mother and grandfather and grandmother. No. Es a dream. Es un sueño. I'm the son of someone. Soy el hijo de alguien. Es un sueño. Es a dream. But the rest, the reality, framework is Shiva, es God. Es Dios. Es God. Es Shiva. Es Shiva. And your real father is God. Tu real padre es Dios. Not your physical father. Not tu padre físico. Your physical father is the father of your body. Tu padre físico es el padre de tu cuerpo. It's obvious, yes. But people don't understand. They continue. Why? Because they think that they are the body. ¿Por qué no entiende esto? Porque creen que son el cuerpo. This is called Paudagyana. Intellectual ignorance. Ignorancia intelectual. The body is me. El cuerpo es yo. Yo soy el cuerpo. Okay. In the case of a liberated person, the world appears such as it really is, as an expansion of his own self. En el caso de una persona liberada, el mundo aparece tal como realmente es, como una expansión de su propio ser. Shiva, God, Dios. People who consider the world to be an aggregate of people, animals, plants, rock, etc., are still in bondage. La gente que considera al mundo como un conjunto de gente, animales, plantas, rocas, etc., todavía está en esclavitud. Because continue with the senses. Porque siguen con los sentidos. As they only perceive the world through their ordinary senses and mind, they see it that way. Como solo perciben al mundo a través de sus sentidos ordinarios y su mente ordinaria, lo ven de esa manera. On the other hand, people who have attained spiritual enlightenment behold the world as a manifestation of the power of the self and not as something independent from the self. Por otro lado, la gente que ha alcanzado iluminación espiritual contempla al mundo como una manifestación del poder del ser, Shakti, y no como algo independiente del ser. El ser es Shiva, es the self y Shiva, el ser. Question. So, it means that only liberated people can change the world, right? Entonces, quiere decir que solamente la gente liberada puede cambiar al mundo, ¿verdad? Reply. Respuesta. Yes and no. Sí y no. Yes, because someone who is backed up by Shakti is extremely powerful, beyond human imagination. Sí, porque alguien que está respaldado por la Shakti es extremadamente poderoso, más allá de la imaginación humana. No, because such a person feels no need for that change. No, porque tal persona no siente necesidad de ese cambio. A liberated one considers the world to be a play of the self and not to be something to be changed. Un liberado considera al mundo como un juego del ser y no como algo que haya que cambiar. When the false notion that the world is different and separate from the self is gone, the necessity of changing it is also gone. Cuando la falsa noción de que el mundo es distinto y está separado del ser se va, cuando se va esta falsa noción, la necesidad de cambiarlo también se va. It's like a dream. In this case, like a dream. En este caso, como un sueño. You want to change the dream? ¿Quieren cambiar el sueño? For example, now, you are with your mind ready to change your dreaming. ¿Ahora están con la mente lista para cambiar sus sueños? No. No. Why? ¿Por qué? Because a dream. Porque es un sueño. In the same way, wakefulness is a continuance of your dreaming. De la misma manera, la vigilia es una continuación de su sueño. All these three, yes? Dreaming, deep sleep, sueño, sueño profundo, wakefulness, vigilia, dreaming, deep sleep, wakefulness again, todo sueño, sueño profundo, vigilia otra vez. All this is a wheel, es una rueda, rotating, rotando. But all of them are the same. It's like a long dream. Es como un largo sueño. There's no warranty that because you open your eyes, you are awake. No hay ninguna garantía de que porque abrieron los ojos están despiertos. In fact, many people should continue in bed. De hecho, mucha gente debería continuar en la cama. Really. Because when they get up, cuando se levantan, is to do some disaster, para hacer algún desastre. Nothing else. For example, many presidents should continue in bed. Muchos presidentes deberían continuar en la cama durmiendo. Because for what? ¿Para qué to get up? ¿Para qué levantarse? To say stupidities, para decir estupideces. And to do stupidity. This is the worst part, to do stupidity. Para hacer estupidez. To damage people, para dañar a la gente. For this, no, continue to sleep, sigan durmiendo. And like the president in Argentina, today, el presidente de Argentina, today I was hearing his discourse saying, for example, a great sage, un gran sabio, he said that inflation, que la inflación, terrible inflation en Argentina, la terrible inflación en Argentina, is because you think about it. Es porque vos pensás en ella. That's why you have big inflation. Por eso tenés una inflación grande, because you think about it. If you don't think about inflation, inflation will be lower. Si no pensás en la inflación se reduce. Well, this statement of our president, because I'm Argentina, estas declaraciones de nuestro presidente really make me have diarrhea, me hacen tener diarrea with these statements of this great sage, de este gran sabio. So some people like this president should stay in bed, quédense en la cama. Y eso, get some psychiatrist, consíganse un psiquiatra, una cosa así loca, no. Really, because the president, his statements and action damage or promote the welfare in people. Sus acciones dañan o promueven el bienestar de las personas. You understand me? You cannot be a president so crazy. You have to be wise. Tiene que ser sabio. You are the president. You are going to say stupidities. Y van a decir estupideces because everybody says stupidity, yes? All of us, we say stupidity, yes? During the day. But when you are the president, todos los días decimos estupideces durante el día, yes? Yes or not? Where people say stupidity. La gente dice estupidez. I will kill you. Yes, we say this. Te voy a matar. Yes, when we're angry. Yes. But if we are president, pero si somos presidentes, we have to be more careful. Tenemos que ser más cuidadosos. Yes or no? Imagine Andrea. Andrea, like a mother at home, is one thing. Andrea, president of Colombia, is another thing. Yes? Como mamá puede decir cualquier cosa en la casa, pero como presidenta de Colombia is different, yes? Wiser, más sabia. I not go crazy with. You understand? No, we cannot say our opinions like this. We have to be more conscious. Tenemos que ser más conscientes de lo que decimos. Our president is so happy like this. Inflation is a sensation. It's not real. It's sensation. It's crazy. Well, with people like this, the world is like this. Con gente así, el mundo está así. It's not surprise. Not surprise. Another president, this guy Biden, is in USA, wants to be reelected. Quiere ser reelegido. Yes, Biden. How is John Biden? I don't remember the name. In USA, the guy is with one foot on the tomb. Tiene un pie en la tumba. He wanted to be reelected. But sometimes he's so astray, he's so lost. A veces está tan perdido because of the age, and he wanted to be reelected. So crazy people, gente loca en todas partes. Well, these are the leaders we have in our world. And well, what to do with these leaders? People surviving the leaders. La gente sobrevive a los líderes. Y crazy. I remember one saying by Gurdjieff in the past, he said, but do you think that the leaders are the best among people? ¿Usted cree que los líderes son los mejores entre las personas? No, the opposite. Well, they continue now, 1 century later, and continue with Argentina like this, and with USA. Ah, my God, I see. And so, all the time this craziness in this dreaming, yes? But this is inside the dream. Dentro del sueño, we have to move with different roles. But beyond the dreaming, you don't care about it. Dentro del sueño tenemos que movernos con diferentes roles, pero fuera del sueño, no nos interesa el sueño. Now you are worried about your dreaming. Ahora están preocupados por su sueño. No. Yes, it's behind. Está detrás. Well, it's the same. When you attain liberation, it's the same. You leave all the time behind. Dejan todo atrás. And you don't care about wakefulness, dreaming, and the rest. You are in Turia. No les importa más el sueño ni la vigilia. Están en Turia. You are in the state of the self. Okay. So you are like a zombie. But anyway, in order to live in this world in wakefulness, you need to have some personality. You need to invent some personality. Necesitan inventar alguna personalidad, yes. You cannot be, for example, are you Argentinian? No, I'm not Argentinian. From where you are? I'm coming beyond wakefulness. You cannot tell this to people, because people cannot understand you. No le pueden decir a la gente, ¿sos argentino? No. Vengo de un estado más allá de la vigilia, because people cannot understand this. Yes. From what country? What country? No, no country. No tengo país, estoy más allá de la vigilia. So you need to invent something for people to accept you, para que la gente los acepte, more or less tolerate you. Oh, yes, I'm Argentinian, I'm near 60 years old, estoy cerca de los 60. Some people say, well, okay. You cannot tell them I'm eternal. I'm your own self. I live in the hearts of all. You cannot tell them, soy eterno. Soy tu propio ser. Vivo en los corazones de todos. Imagine, go there to the TV like this. Crazy. So you invent something for wakefulness. In the same way, you invent something for dreaming, yes? In dreaming, you have some personality there in dreaming. En los sueños tiene alguna personalidad, yes? Invent something. You meet in dreaming, you meet dead people. En los sueños se encuentran con gente muerta. Yes or not? Yes, yes, it's normal. You meet dead people there and you are not scandalizing. Se encuentra con gente muerta y no hacen escándalo. Yes? You speak with them normally. It's in wakefulness that you scandalize. For example, my mother appeared all of a sudden, oh my God, she's alive, yes? En vigilia escandalizamos. Si mi madre muerta aparece ahora, me escandalizaría. ¿Qué? Está viva, ¿cómo puede ser? How is it possible? Yes, but in dreaming we don't protest. En sueño no protestamos. It's interesting this, es muy interesante. Why in dreaming we don't protest? And in dreaming things float, for example, las cosas flotan, but we're not scandalized. No nos escandalizamos. If something is floating here, oh my God, what is this? No gravity force, what is this? En vigilia sí nos escandalizamos. ¿Qué pasa? No hay gravedad. ¿Cómo es que flota algo? Yes, because in wakefulness there are more rules. Porque en vigilia hay más reglas, more limitations, más limitaciones than in dreaming. En sueño hay menos limitaciones. That's why dreaming is a better state than wakefulness. Por eso el sueño es un mejor estado que la vigilia. En wakefulness very limited. More laws, más leyes, más limitaciones. You understand? And that's why wakefulness is not a good state. Dreaming is better. That's why many yogis, they live more in dreaming than in wakefulness. Por eso algunos yogis viven más, yogis y yoginis too, mujeres también, women too, live more in dreaming than in wakefulness. Viven más en el sueño que en la vigilia. They like to move through the space of consciousness in dreaming. Le gusta moverse en el espacio de la conciencia en el sueño. It's a good statement. In the past, humankind was dwelled more in dreaming. En el pasado, la humanidad moraba más en el sueño. Now humankind dwell more in wakefulness. Yes, it's more real wakefulness. Más real la vigilia. That's why we lost many powers. Por eso es que perdimos muchos poderes that we had at the time, oniric time. En los tiempos oníricos del pasado teníamos poderes que ahora no tenemos. At that time we had power that now we don't have. Because now we are more in wakefulness. In reality we call this. Le llamamos a esto la realidad. Well, this is not reality. Real reality is Turia, the fourth state of consciousness. La verdadera realidad es Turia, el cuarto estado de conciencia. Only yogis and yoginis access this state. Solo los yogis y las yoginis acceden a ese estado. Turia. In Turia you are rooted in the self. En Turia estás enraizado en el ser. And it's obvious that all is God. Es obvio que todo es Dios. You cannot be an atheist in Turia. No puedes ser ateo en Turia. Because God is obvious. Porque Dios es obvio. You are atheist in wakefulness. Sos ateo en vigilia. Not in dreaming. En sueño no sos ateo. Nobody cares about being atheist there. Nada le importa ser ateo en sueño. Very interesting, yes? It's very interesting human beings. For example, son muy interesantes los seres humanos. For example, my guru used to say this. Mi gurú solía decir esto. For example, they spend the whole day in search of happiness. Se la pasan todo el día en busca de la felicidad. Yes? All we do is for happiness. Even working. We want to find some happiness in work. En el trabajo tratamos de buscar alguna felicidad. Yes or not? Well. But, at the end of the day, al final del día, we disappear under a sheet. Pero al final del día desaparecemos bajo una sábana. People very strange. And there we find happiness. Y ahí encontramos felicidad. When we sleep. Cuando dormimos. And we forget everything about wakefulness. Y nos olvidamos de todo de vigilia. We are happy. Somos más felices. Yes? In the morning again, oh my God, again. O el budilnik, o en el... You know what is budilnik in Russian? Alarm clock. Budilnik. Con el despertador. Oh, again. Disappear. Every night and sleep. Yes? Happy there. So when you disappear, you are happier. O sea que cuando desapareces, sos más feliz. Cuando desapareces, eres más feliz. With two, speaking with two. In Spanish. And what is this? Yes, because when you disappear, when your ego disappears, you are happier. It's normal. What is ego? Robert, this is your ego. Gabriel, this is my ego. Tamash, this is your ego. Andrea, this is your ego. Raman, this is your ego. Ivan, this is your ego. Lucas, like Duck Lucas, remember that Lucas? This is your ego. Mate, this is your ego. Natalia, this is your ego. Germán, this is your ego. Elena, this is your ego. Irina, this is your ego. Was the worst enemy? Ego is the worst enemy? No. False ego is the worst enemy. Inside ego, there is a component called false ego. Dentro del ego hay un componente llamado ego falso. False ego is the worst enemy. El ego falso es el peor enemigo. It's Robert. Yes, it's Robert, but not the whole Robert. Pero no todo Robert. This portion, full of vanity and arrogance, lleno de soberbia, vanidad. This is the worst enemy. Ese es el peor enemigo. Now you go to the level of Shiva. Si van al nivel de Shiva, there is no enemy, nothing, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I understand. But in duality, you are in duality, the worst enemy is false Robert. El falso ego en Robert. The false ego in Gabriel. The false ego in Tamash. The false ego in Andrea. The false ego in Raman. The false ego in Ivan. The false ego in Lucas. The false ego in Matei. The false ego in Natalia. The false ego in Germán. The false ego in Elena. The false ego in Irina. This is your worst enemy. The worst enemy is not outside. El peor enemigo no está afuera, it's inside. Y you understand this? Si comprenden esto, all your quarrels with other people end. Todas sus querellas con otras personas finalizan, terminan. Forever, para siempre. Because you realize that the main problem is in you. Porque se dan cuenta que el problema principal, no haya problema, el problema principal está en ustedes. Not in people. How is nací bien? How is? How?
Главная проблема в себе.
В себе. En ustedes. In you. In yourself. You don't have this little Robert, you have no problem. If I don't have this little Gabriel, I have no problem. If you don't have this little Tamás, you have no problem, Tamás. This little Andrea, no problem. This little Raman, no problem. Little Ivan, little Lucas, little Mate, little Natalia, little Germán, little Elena, little Irina. This is the problem. So the guru will go there. El gurú va a ir ahí. Get ready. Prepárense. Alístense. Don't be surprised if I attack your ego. Yes. No se sorprenda si les ataco ese, no el ego, false ego, el falso ego, el ego falso. Is this person in you, yes, who thinks I'm such a good boy, such a good woman? Soy una persona tan buena, una buena mujer. No. You are not a good woman. You are not a good man. No sos un buen hombre, una buena mujer. There is something in you that is not decent. Hay algo en ti que no es decente. And I'm completely sure. Estoy completamente seguro. I don't need to know you in depth. No necesito conocerte en profundidad to know this. I know. Why? Because I know the mold. Porque conozco el molde. You know your false ego, you know all false egos. Si conocen su falso ego, conocen todos los egos falsos. There is something there. Very ugly. You know this? Well, this is the main problem. You see this in other people. Ven eso lo ven en otra gente. This is projection, proyección. That's why all the time you are fighting people. And you have problems with people, blah, 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 blah. But the problem you have with people is in you. There is a secret. When I was in Siddha Yoga, there was at that time, cuando estaba en Siddha Yoga, there was un curso por correspondencia, correspondence course by mail, yes. At that time in the 80s by real mail. en esa época, en los 80, por verdadero correo. Yes, they send paper to you. And I remember I received this mail and they say the great secret, el gran secreto, is that only your mind can affect you. Es que solo tu mente puede afectarte. Only your mind can affect you. Solo tu mente puede afectarte. Nobody else. Nada más. So you have a problem with someone, oh my God, I cannot tolerate that person. But no, it's your mind affecting you, not that person. If this portion of your mind is removed, this false ego is removed, you are not affected. What is this magic? ¿Qué es esto? Magia. It sounds related. So don't be surprised if I fall on little Robert. No se sorprenda si caigo sobre el pequeño Robertito. Little Robert, Robertito. Y eso, Little Tamash. O Little Andrea. Little Andrea, I see her. La pequeña Andrea es this good woman, esa buena mujer. So don't be surprised. Oh, Little Raman. Well, Little Raman is all. It's not little, it's all bad. Todo es malo en him, so it's horrible. It's more simple because it's a big target. Es más simple porque es un blanco grande, so it's easy to hit. And Ivan, this guy, little Ivan, little Lucas, it's no surprise, I'm falling there. That's why I'm attacking the little Brazilian. Estoy atacando al brasilerito, Lucas, with my constant sarcasm, con mi constante sarcasmo about Brazilians. I'm pushing there. Estoy presionando ahí, because you cannot be liberated if you are identified with the country. No pueden ser liberados si se identifican con un país. You cannot be Shiva, Brazilian Shiva. It's ridiculous. Argentinian Shiva. Shiva brasileño, Shiva argentino. No. Shiva is Shiva. So, little Matei, yes. This silent person. Little Natalia. Little Germán. This dark guy, yes. It's dark. Little dark guy, ese pequeño oscuro hombre. Germán. All the time they are hidden. Todo el tiempo escondido. With this, I have a problem. Guru has problem with this. Little Liena. This woman. All the time there. She doesn't want to cook, no quiere cocinar. She doesn't want to be a good wife, no quiere ser una buena esposa. This woman, attacking her. Free woman, una mujer libre. This is the problem. You remove this crap, you remove all suffering person. Si quitan esa porquería de la persona, se quitan todo el sufrimiento. But it's so difficult to remove. Why? Little Irina. Why? Because you love this. Why is difficult to remove this? Because you are in love with this. Porque están enamorados de eso. You are in love with little Robert. I'm in love with little Gabriel. We are narcissistas. Somos narcisistas. Tamash is in love with little Tamash. Andrea is in love with Andreita, with little Andrea, with Andika. Andika Andreita, yes, in Hungarian. Hungarian Andika Andreita. Raman is in love with little Raman, this little Prestupnik. It's in love. Estamos enamorados. Really? Not a joke. So we feel horror if someone try to remove this. Nos sentimos horrorizados si alguien trata de quitar eso. It's like going with some horrible thing, with some cancer, yes, but we're in love with the cancer, something like this. We're strange people. Somos gente muy extraña. And by people, I mean all people, yes, not only these people here. We're very strange people. We're in love with this cancer. Estamos enamorados de este cáncer. And obviously, when you remove this cancer, it's painful. Es doloroso, obviamente, cuando quitamos el cáncer, because we are so attached to this. That's why one way to remove the cancer, to start to be ready to remove the cancer, una manera de prepararse para quitar el cáncer de false ego, el ego falso, is to start to have different opinions, the opposite opinions. Empezar a tener las opiniones distintas, opuestas. For example, you dislike something, I like it. You like something, I dislike it. Try to practice this every day, like an experiment. Es como un experimento. This make you ready to abandon this little cancer. Esto los prepara para abandonar este pequeño cáncer. Have the opposite opinions. You are horrified by, I don't know, something. No, I like it. You dislike hip hop. I like hip hop. I like rappers. You dislike something. I like it. You like, I dislike it. You dislike Nazis. I like Nazis. What happened with this? The opposite opinion. So you feel your nothingness. Entonces sienten su nadidad. And when you are in nothing, cuando se sienten nada, cuando están en la nada, the self appears, el ser aparece, and fills this void, y llena ese vacío. This is the trick. Okay. The little Irina and Irina. What is the little Irina and Irina? It is woman, for example, completely stupid in Irina. It's stupid. For example, she's worried, está preocupada, completamente estúpida. Irina is not stupid, but this little Irina is completely stupid. She starts to speak, for example, oh my God, someone wants to put some chip in my blood. Alguien quiere ponerme un chip en la sangre. Oh my God, the government is after me. Oh my God, everybody is after me. Todo el mundo está observándome. This is a little ego in her. Oh my God, I will have a chip in my blood. What will I do? So scandalizing for this. This is a little Irina. All the time with these stupidities. And she loves this. Está enamorada de eso. She's in love. You have to remove this. Nobody cares about you. Nadie le importa. You're very little. Insignificant. Significante. The entire government of Russia never realized that you exist. Todo el gobierno ruso nunca se dio cuenta de que existías. Nobody cares about you. No le importas a nadie. I'm attacking now the cancer in Irina. Ahora estoy atacando el cáncer en Irina. You understand, Irina? Nobody cares about you. Nadie le importa. Nobody wants to put a chip in you. Nobody. Y yo no te importa. No sos importante. Learn this. Aprende esto. Oh, I'm important. This is the cancer. Ya no te importan. We're common people. Somos gente común. Nobody cares about us. Who cares about Robert? Who knows Robert? ¿Quién lo conoce a Robert? Is important in this world? No. What are we? The Pope? No. Nobody cares about us. Nadie importa. Little ants, Murabé. Somos pequeñas hormigas. You understand? When you understand that you're little ant, you relax. Te relajas. This cancer is removed. Nobody cares. Even me that I'm public, yes, soy una persona más o menos pública, but I'm important too, no soy importante tampoco. And you put Gabriel Pradipaka, okay, you receive some information. But imagine you put Irina Parvati, Irina or Robert, how is Robert? I forgot the name. What's your name, Robert?
Robert
Bhaskara, Robert Bhaskara. Nobody knows Robert Bhaskara. What is? But imagine Robert Bhaskara, oh my God, someone is after me. Oh my God, someone wants to dominate me. Alguien trata de dominarme. But who cares about you? This is a punch to ego. Es un golpe al ego. Ego suffers. We aren't important. In the concert of this world, we aren't important. Even Gabriel Pradipaka, you put ChatGPT, who is Gabriel Pradipaka? Oh, Gabriel Pradipaka is the founder of Paravaira Yoga, but it's unimportant. Doesn't move the gauge. No mueve el amperímetro. You understand? But you treat yourself like the world is all the time depending on you. Yes. Pero se tratan a ustedes mismos como si el mundo dependiera de ustedes. This is ego. Nobody cares. When you realize this, you remove part of this false ego. And you feel relief. Sienten un alivio cuando se quitan esta parte. We are common people. Somos gente común. You rest. The government is not after me. No, nobody cares. Not important. My God, I can rest. Good. Sounds good. Yes or no? When you are important, so yes. I will go to hell. No, you won't go to hell. I will go to heaven. No, you won't go to heaven. You're not important. You are not so bad. You are not so good. Not unimportant. From this state of unimportance, desde este estado de falta de importancia, you grow. Ustedes crecen. Desde este estado de humbleness, de humildad, ustedes crecen. You grow. You want to be important? Humbleness. You are not important. So you start to become important. Not for this world only. For higher worlds. Para mundos superiores. Why Shiva have to come to me to give me grace? ¿Por qué tiene que Shiva venir a darme gracia aquí? Do you think about this? ¿Piensan en eso? God, the supreme God, why does he have to give me grace? ¿Por qué me tiene que dar gracia? Why? It's unimportant. What did I do? ¿Qué hice? ¿Qué hice? Like when people come with arrogance to me in Argentina, some people, after all this arrogance, look at me, do you know who I am? So I asked them, what did you do? ¿Qué hiciste? Or in plural, what did you do? ¿Qué hicieron? Silent. ¿Qué hicieron? Something great? No, unimportant. Sin importancia. People, como people. Oh, suffering, sufrimiento. But something in you relaxes. Algo en ustedes se relaja. So from there you grow. Not from arrogance, no. De arrogancia, no, because this is active. You have to be passive. Tienen que ser pasivos, no activos. For God to eat you, para que Dios los coma, you have to be passive. Para que Dios los asimile en su ser, tienen que ser pasivos. For God to assimilate you in his cell, you have to be passive, not active. For example, you want to eat chicken, yes? Imagine the chicken is alive there. It's impossible to eat. The chicken is moving the legs like this, yes, and you try to grab the chicken. It's impossible. Chicken has to be dead, yes? So you can eat. In the same way, for a higher being to eat you, to assimilate you in his being, to transform you into him, you have to be passive. You cannot go to Shiva, hey, look at me. No, you have to go like this to Shiva. That's why we say namaste. Yes. You have to go like this. Yes, you are one with him, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know this. You are Shiva, you are this. But you have to go like this, passive, so he can eat you, absorbs you. You have to be devotee. That's why Utpaladeva speaks a lot about the great devotees, yes, in Shivastotra Bali. Next, you will become Shiva, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I understand all this. But first, you need to be passive. Passive. Okay. Well and important. This is a massive relief. Eso es un alivio masivo. No somos importantes. So good. There are no cameras on us. All the time. No hay cámaras sobre nosotros. Oh, look at him. He's there. Míralo, ahí va él. No, nobody cares. So you can relax. So this is good for you. Esto es bueno para ti. Because if nobody notices you, you can escape. Esto es bueno para ti, porque si nadie nota tu presencia, te puedes escapar. You understand? People that are very famous in this world, they cannot escape. La gente muy famosa en este mundo no puede escapar. You are a rock superstar, yes? You cannot escape. Sos una superestrella del rock, no puedes escapar. I feel pity for them. Siento lástima por ellos. You cannot escape. You are very active. You have to be passive. Nothingness. Nada. Nadidad. So you can escape. Se pueden escapar. For example, you grab how we say in English, cardumen. There's a strange word, cardumen. For in English, I remember, cardumen. School. You grab a school of fishes, a big quantity of fish, it's a school. You grab a school of fish, little fishes, one of them can escape. But if you grab a shark, si agarran un tiburón, he cannot escape. Because it's very big. Si agarran un cardumen de peces, uno se puede escapar. It's very little. It's not important. Okay, one less, I don't care. But one big shark, no. Cannot escape. To understand, it's an example, es una analogía, es una analogy like this. Okay, try to be small. Don't try to be big. And that's why a person who is totally immersed in the self, now we move to the state of the self. Immersed in the self alone cannot teach other people about liberation. Por eso es que una persona que está totalmente inmersa en el ser únicamente no puede enseñarle a otra gente sobre la liberación. If a person is all the time in the self, like for example Bhagavan Nityananda, the guru of my guru, he cannot teach other people about liberation until he descends a little. Hasta que él descienda un poco. No le puede enseñar. Why? Because he doesn't see bondage. Porque no ve esclavitud. So how to teach about liberation if you don't see bondage? Si no ves esclavitud, ¿cómo le va a enseñar sobre liberación? So people like this, like Bhagavan Nityananda, that's why I consider him to be not a guru, more than this. Like a force of God, como una fuerza de Dios, I consider him to be a force of God. More than a guru. He was a guru too, yes, but his guruhood was very strange. Pero su estado de gurú fue muy extraño, because it's not like me. No es como yo, explaining everything to my disciples in detail, explicándole todo a mis discípulos en detalle. No, he was very cryptic. He was in the cell, yes, and all of a sudden, something. But not like a formal guru, pero no como un gurú formal. Explaining everything to disciples, explicándole todo a los discípulos. No, he's a force of God. Acting like a guru too sometimes, okay. Actuando como un gurú a veces, pero una fuerza de Dios. So it's very difficult to be with the force of God. Es muy difícil estar con una fuerza de Dios. For example, one time he gave refuge to a thief. Una vez le dio refugio a un ladrón. And Muktananda was scandalizing. Y Muktananda estaba escandalizado. So he thought, Guruji, he's a thief. You are protecting a thief. Está protegiendo un ladrón. ¿Cómo puede ser? How is it possible? You are a guru. So Nityananda was obviously in trance. Estaba en trance. He didn't see any thief. Yes, he sees only Shiva. He saw only Shiva. Veía solamente a Shiva. No veía ningún ladrón. But anyway, he descended a little. Descendió un poco. And he told Muktananda. Le dijo a Muktananda, you are the thief. Tú eres el ladrón. So it's difficult to be with people like this. Yes. Force of God. You are the thief. Tú eres el ladrón. And complicated to be with people like this, because they are beyond this wakefulness. Están más allá de esta vigilia. So in order to teach them, this elevated guru, he needs to descend, to come down a little from his supreme state as the self, so that he can see people in bondage. Para enseñarles, necesita bajar un poco desde su estado supremo como el ser, de modo que pueda haber gente en esclavitud. Because that's why they say in my lineage that the guru doesn't have disciples. En mi linaje dicen que el gurú no tiene discípulos. Obviously, because when the guru is in trance and in the state of Shiva, he cannot see disciples. Porque cuando el gurú está en trance, en Shiva, no puede ver discípulos. Only Shiva. If he continues to see everybody and everything as an expansion of himself, of the self, he will not feel the need to help other people. Si él sigue viendo a todos y a todo como una expansión de sí mismo, del ser, no sentirá la necesidad de ayudar a otra gente. Obviously, when you are beyond wakefulness, you don't care about wakefulness. Cuando estás más allá de la vigilia, no te interesa la vigilia. On what is happening in wakefulness, o lo que está pasando en la vigilia. I remember sometime the mayor of Ganeshpuri, el intendente, el alcalde de Ganeshpuri, the town in India where my guru and my grand guru live, el pueblo en India donde vivían mi gurú y el gurú de mi gurú, came to visit Bhagavan Nityananda. Venía a visitar a Bhagavan Nityananda. But Bhagavan Nityananda speaking with the mayor about the problems of the town is crazy. Pero Bhagavan Nityananda hablando con el alcalde o el intendente sobre los problemas del pueblo. Can you imagine? Yes, I have to see that. Pueden imaginarse, ¿no? Tengo que ver eso. And well, poor guy is speaking about, yes, we have to build a bridge. Sí, tenemos que construir un puente. Something like this, crazy. Yes. And because it's like you with dreaming. For a dreaming, you are liberated. Yes, now you are liberated from dreaming. Ahora están liberados del sueño. So for all the characters in the dreaming, you are liberated. Para todos los personajes del sueño, ustedes son liberados. You have to return to the dreaming to speak with them. Tiene que regresar al sueño para hablar con ellos. But from wakefulness, you cannot speak with them. Pero desde vigilia no pueden hablar con ellos. They cannot understand you. Because you are in another state. No te pueden entender porque estás en un estado distinto, en otro estado, in a different state. You understand? To fully understand this teaching, one must be liberated first, obviously. Para entender completamente esta enseñanza, uno debe ser liberado primero, obviamente. But it's like with dreaming and wakefulness. Es como el sueño y la vigilia. You are liberated for dreaming. Están liberados para la vigilia, para el sueño. Yes? And in dreaming, people cannot understand you, what is wakefulness. Y en sueños, you try to describe wakefulness to them, they cannot understand you. Y en sueños, si le tratan de escribir la vigilia a la gente que está en sueño, como ustedes en ese momento, no los van a entender. It's another state. In the same way, Turiya is like wakefulness to dreaming. Turiya to wakefulness is like wakefulness to dreaming. It's another state. And wakefulness is behind. It's left behind. Y la vigilia quedó atrás. And you don't care about wakefulness. No les importa la vigilia. When you're in Turiya, you don't care about wakefulness. Cuando están en Turiya no les interesa la vigilia. That's why you can interview Bhagavan Nityananda. I imagine if he can be with us. Pueden entrevistar a Bhagavan Nityananda about inflation, acerca de la inflación, about the left wing invading South America, acerca de los zurdos invadiendo Sudamérica, bla, bla, bla. He will tell you, y él le va a decir, what are you speaking about? Because he doesn't detect wakefulness, porque no detecta la vigilia. He's in Turiya. You're speaking about wakefulness, it's behind. What's your opinion about? So he has to descend to wakefulness, like you descend to dreaming. So you understand them. They are speaking about this, now understand. Entonces ustedes les entienden, cuando descienden, les entienden a las otras personas hablando. Están hablando de esto. Yes. You understand? But from the higher state, you cannot understand that. It's like, you care about dreaming? No. In the same way, Bhagavan Nityananda doesn't care about wakefulness. De la manera, Bhagavan Nityananda no le interesa la vigilia. That's why when he died, por eso cuando él murió, when he left the body, better, no murió. Cuando dejó el cuerpo, mejor, no murió. Not died. And he did it at will. Lo hizo a voluntad. Ichamritiu is called. Death at will. He said, tomorrow I will leave the body. Mañana voy a dejar el cuerpo. Mañana dejar el cuerpo. What is this thing? Tomorrow I will die. Entonces le dice, mañana me voy a morir. Okay. People think, oh, well. Yeah, I believe you, but, well, it's crazy. Te creo, pero es loco esto. The next day, sit there, okay, I will die. Okay, like this, crazy. I start to die from the feet to the head. Empezó a morir desde los pies hasta la cabeza. Yes. I'm done, die completely. People surprised. He could die at will. Pudo morir a voluntad. My God, what is that? ¿Qué es eso? What's that? Cannot understand. Because we are people in a dream of wakefulness, cannot understand an awakened state of Turiya. What is this to die at will? Crazy. And that's why they say more than the way he lives, about the yogi, it's about the great yogi, sobre un gran yogi. More than the way he lives is the way he dies, what is more shocking to people. Más que la manera en cómo vive, es la manera en que muere lo que le es impactante a la gente. About the great yogi, acerca del gran yogi. Okay. So we reach page 160. Next question will be, what is the way to improve the world then? Continue the question. ¿Cuál es la manera de mejorar el mundo entonces? It's like improving a dreaming. Es como mejorar un sueño. That's why you can never do it. Yes, you have the time, try and try and try. You never do it. All the time something, no, it's not right. Algo no está bien. Algo no está bien. And you try and you try. No, algo no está bien. All the time. You know this? Well, it's because it's like a dream. Como un sueño. From the viewpoint of Turia. Okay. For today is enough. Om Namah Shivaya.